He dropped Tomori, but you're starting Maguire. Are you serious now, bro? Tomori's doing his thing. He's been doing his thing, playing week in, week out, winning Serie A, getting put in the Serie A team of the season. But you're telling me he don't get a shot?
Those little ultras, the little 20 ultras that you have, yeah, they're getting bigger and bigger every game. I'll be honest.
Under the away end pressure of the Arsenal fans, like Abba did last year. Shout out my brother every time.
I watched him at Marseille, PSG at Marseille.
Cooking.
Oh, he is absolutely rubbed.
I think
he's rubbed out.
He's cooking, bro.
Cooking
what? You been watching? I've been watching.
Bro, I watched the game, PSG against Marseille. Donny came off it, and all I could see was...
Nah, allow it.
Yo, it's your boy H Black the Sauce, Harry Pinner, and welcome back to the Inside Scoop. Today I'm joined by some jarring Arsenal fans. Obviously, Cams can't be here today. It's his birthday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cams.
Cams, you get me. So obviously I'll let you off, but next week you've got to be back. You already know the name, you know the faces. We've got troops fresh from New York. Literally just landed this morning, right?
Literally, bloody.
Yeah.
I can pull up on my big
He said this is the biggest show of his career, so yeah, just happy to be able to...
Why did you pause that?
Say pause for no reason.
Biggest show of my career, blood. Whoa, fam. That's a big pause right there, you know, dog.
You know, he's the pause motor. And of course, we got Joe Bayer here.
What's going on, man?
Now, I don't know if you lot saw, on social media the other day, I put out a tweet to say basically, all I'm saying is
Wait. Can we get the tweet on screen, please?
Yeah, no, the tweet's right there. Right there for you lot to see. Now, look, obviously, you guys know I was in Qatar. I've got good relationships with the royal family, the Aldanis to be exact. And obviously, they let me know what was happening. They was like, look, we've put in a mad bid, and this bid is 8 billion. And that's more than what the Glazers were asking for.
What were they asking for?
They were asking 5.5, or it was 5.5 was the deal. It was like a structure of 1.5 for the stadium, for everything else to obviously benefit us in the long run.
Yeah, definitely need it for the stadium.
Yeah, because the stadium is leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wi-Fi just got landed recently. Randomly, I was just on my phone and I was like, bro.
They might never have toilet paper in the toilet.
Yeah, don't be silly.
Nah, you're being rude.
I can't lie. It's the 1980s in there.
Yeah, it's mad in there, blood.
It's horror show. So obviously, this was, and he's a massive fan.
Yeah.
Like, he loves Manchester United.
So he's like a Radcliffe, but with more money.
Radcliffe is an investor. He looks like he creates water. Like, he don't look like a man that knows
Creates
what he's doing.
water.
Yeah, he just looks like one of them, man.
That's
anyway.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it could now, astaghfirullah. But anyway, so when I put that tweet out, it's based off, I'm thinking, how on earth can you turn down 8 billion? Anyway, I put that tweet out, and everyone's like, oh my God, don't do this to me. But I'm so sure. I've got messages. You know what?
Can we get the messages?
Go on, get the messages out. Get the messages out.
The thing is, I don't want to look like... Because the thing is, I'm going to put this in a screenshot anyway. It goes, the takeover is soon, inshallah. I've got an inshallah, brother, we have to take this world over. I'm thinking he's talking about the work that we did out there. He goes, very close, come on, Man U. It's me, no way. I want to tease my fans. Sheikh Jassim and his father especially are very serious fans. Give me more time, I'll give you more details before any announcements so you can drop a bomb. Whoa. So I'm going off that basis, innit? So I'm saying, all right, cool.
But he said give him time.
I lost my mind. I lost my mind. No. My bad, innit? I lost my mind for a second, innit? Because I was thinking to myself, blood, I even saw capitals, inshallah, which means...
told you.
God willing, yeah? So cool. I'm getting cooked on Twitter.
I was going to say, you must be getting rust.
I got cooked. Anyway, so I've sent him this now, which is the Sheikh Jassim has withdrawn from the bidding process now. And he goes, pressure leverage. The Glazers want to pump as much as possible. Never seen bastards like this. Bro, these Glazers, they're genuinely the worst thing to happen to our club, innit? It makes sense that, look, where we had Fergie, we had David Gill. David Gill dipped, because I'm sure he could see from a business model that we're going into the ground.
That was like your David.
He was the one
that was going out.
Honestly,
all right, Fergie, I got a wall in the man.
Remember, Fergie is a manager.
Yeah.
Not a coach, a manager. So he manages players, and we saw with the Beckham doc, that is what he was. But we put in place, we had great coaches.
Carlos Queiroz.
Come on, Carlos
Even
Queiroz.
McLaren with the treble, we have respect on his name.
Anyone that you've seen next to Fergie, that person is top dog. Because you've seen it throughout his career from Aberdeen.
Even my man, when him, Brian Kidd, went City with Mancini.
Brian Kidd is decent.
When I'm looking at like the way Man United has been run, I feel like the minute David Gill left, that was when we should have realised that our club is in tatters, innit? So this ownership here, we've had the best managers in the world, bro. We've had Louis van Gaal, it's all failed. Mourinho, all failed. Like Ten Hag, for me, what he done last season is an indication of how good he can be, but he needs the backing, bro. It's like any club, bro. Like if the owners.
What kind of backing? Because
and I'm not talking about financial.
Okay,
He's like, money for United. I think if any United fan that sits here and says, "Oh, you know, we don't have enough money, bro." We like you said in the episode that he was there with Joey and Joey and Avellino. Sorry, we've had the money, bro. We can get the money, but it's just how the structure of the clubs run. He will change how everything is. We've seen it how it is with Newcastle. You've seen how it is with Man City. That Saudi money or Middle Eastern money, it helps. These men are business. They help.
It's like they're in the club spending money on the dead thing.
So you get me, bro.
Literally, you're buying the beer bottles, bro. Hella champs. You got the gold bottle out for this dead thing.
She's coming in Zara.
And then you got our badders in there.
Yeah.
In Dior. Get me? Doing up flipping Cardi B, and you're just showing love to flipping what her name? Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, bro.
Or Taylor Swift.
We need
you understand?
Lotto. We have the lotto.
They need
we need that lotto. So my point
or Ruby Rose.
I put out that tweet.
Babe, I love you.
And I want to say to all the Man United fans that was in my comments, yeah, suck yourself. Because you know what, yeah, when I think about it here, personally, yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I want my team to do well. I thought, you see this is what they're wearing?
Joe, this was us, you know?
I thought, yeah, this was the Qatari colours. I thought this was the Qatari colours. I thought, yeah, something's happening there. And it's like, bro, man's seen enough. So they've put that bid in, they've cancelled it. In you lot's opinion, yeah, how bad is this for Man United? Because talk to me.
It's bad for you and Rio, because I remember Rio doing the same thing.
Yeah, you remember he had bare chest.
The first one was he was on an overground. Yeah. He was living his life thinking, I'm doing something different here. Yeah. Okay, cool, let me do the
signed contract.
You know, it's coming soon. Yeah. And then there was the one where I sat with him. Yeah. And to be fair, I was told there was a big announcement happening the next day at 6 p.m. Right? I was told that. I can't say from who, but so then I asked Rio the question, but I think I put it out there a little bit too much. And obviously when Rio's there, it just sounds like a cosign and everyone went mad. And some people are still like, Rio, we haven't forgiven you for... But he's like you. You've got the sources, the direct sources, the people. But for whatever reason, the Glazers just keep doing a madness. So it's not that, yes, you were wrong, and it's hilarious that you were wrong. I'm not going to lie.
No, it's funny.
It's hilarious. But I can't lie. If I'm talking to the direct people that are buying the thing, and they're saying, listen, we're putting down 8 billion, you know, instead of the 5.5, 6 billion.
In sports history.
You know what? I get why.
Technically, that's done.
Yeah, I get why he came out like that. Pause, because it's kind of like with we have to get it in because it's like with ABBA. When ABBA signed a new deal with us, I got the first drop, and then I said to Robbie, "Yo, you need to film an ABBA announcement video." He was like, I just said, "You need to film an ABBA, and I'm going to film mine now. You need to film one, have that on deck." Because I mentioned him the Monday, and I said like, "Yo, what's good?" And then he went and he sent me the emoji signed, and he said tomorrow announcement. But I'm telling you so you can. You get me, let the bomb go, kind of like you. So I just let Robbie know in it. But then I went on Twitter and I was like, I went like, and just done like a couple emojis, eyes signed, and everyone went like, it's done. Truth has confirmed it. It's about So it's kind of the same thing as you. So I get where you're coming from. Where you got the drop from that, you got the source. Literally, you went to the direct. I was
there and with them. And you know what? Some of the family that I know over there, they was just like, they're pissed because some of them are Chelsea fans, and they know this is a massive fan that is buying the club of his dreams, bro. So you know the love.
This could be the Man City effect,
bro.
Where Man City back again.
Man City, for example, they have spent 200 million on their youth system.
Infrastructure.
Bro, that money's been made back
quickly.
So it's the way they've gone and got the best chefs. They've gone and got the best creative directors, the right people in football. Pep has brought the guy from Barcelona. Like, there's an understanding of talent. That's why when you see players like Rico Lewis coming through, you're thinking, who is he? But it makes
even
sense.
Cole Palmer.
I was going to say Cole Palmer going for 40 million. You're talking about money being made back. That's huge.
This is youth talent. So I feel like with us lot, we're just... Every aspect of the club is an absolute horror show, bro. Look, for me, Rasmus Haaland, bro, I knew that was going to happen anyway. So when I put it out there, no one came. Everyone was like, yeah, this is the guy. So I understand why.
So you thought your clout was...
Your stocks were high.
But now it's gone back down now.
Yeah.
So all I need,
because this is a big one as well.
it's the biggest one, bro. It's more than any player, bro. It's more than any player.
That is like,
bro, I'm finished.
Yeah. That's like if, I don't know, say for example, Henri came in at that time and actually got the club, and like he said to me or you.
Spotify one.
Yeah, that one. And he said to me or you, Joel, Troops, we have the fucking club.
Yeah, man, say we have the
I don't know French blood, but he'll go into his Congolese side and drop the thing like it's hot.
Je signe pour le club.
We would have been like, what? Yo, that's the source, dog. You understand?
So that's my thing, innit? So just want to put it out there. That's the situation right now. But for me personally, I feel like with United right now, even on
could this be the nail in the coffin?
I think for now, as a United fan, I love this club. I was there yesterday doing a talk with the foundation. Like, the club is at an all-time low. I think if you talk to anyone that works there and you speak about... The foundation was great, what we did. A shout out to Man United Foundation and Nuso as well. Lovely brothers from the ends doing mad good stuff there. Shout out to them. But you can see, whenever we talk about football, it's class.
It's like the shoulders just drop.
It's like, I think this is even worse than when Arsenal was at their lowest.
Blood, I'm telling you, because we dropped, but we didn't drop. We were still competitive.
Do you know what?
In the cups, we were still like...
Look,
this was... Bro, we weren't like this, blood.
Bro, like Arsenal, I can say this one
only
thing
in
about
lockdown,
Arsenal,
when I lost my head.
I was going to say, it was the
only
truth
time.
No.
The
I can't lie to you,
but that was lockdown.
I want to see you win. I always want to see you win, but you see, any time I saw you lose, bro, I locked onto my YouTube. I'd have my little something there.
All of us.
Bro, it was really awesome, man.
AFTV and chill.
And I can see the veins.
Even when I left AFTV, True TV and chill. I'm like, these man are following me, blood. Literally, like,
I can see the veins.
We're going to the other IP address, blood.
So for me right now, I think this is the worst period.
You're lucky you don't do fan cams, you know, because I'll be on your club, blood.
No. But if I did fan cams, the thing is,
call him out next time.
I swear enough.
If I did fan cams, I think they'll revoke my season ticket. Because I would be, bro. You see,
they didn't revoke mine, blood. So you understand?
I think I'm good.
It's different clubs and it's different.
What are they more strict?
Bro, he's
doing
foundation work with the club, bro.
Okay.
He's at training grounds and stuff like that.
Right now, I'm treading on toes. Right now,
you were never invited, and they're never going to invite you.
When they didn't know who I was. 2016, bro.
There you go.
I have trained on the Arsenal training pitch.
They definitely
I've been in the training ground. I ain't never going back now, blood. Let's trade signs. That's why I'm doing Project Trade, blood, because I'm going to get in there, blood. Then they can't tell me shit.
So for me, bro, man loves the club.
Yeah, bro, he's got. Bro, you got to see vlogs from backstage, blood.
So I think right now, United as a fan base, like, so obviously cool. So there's been some talk about. Everybody wanted the Qataris, right?
Yeah.
But now there's talk about boycotting, yeah? The next game that we've got at home, innit? It's probably going to be in the Champions League, I think.
Your boycotts are ridiculous, because
it never happens. It never happens.
No. You man are saying Glazers out and you got the whole kit on.
But what do you want us to do? You want us to support?
What do you mean? When we were protesting, did I pull up in a thing or did I come blacked out with my banner?
I
was on mob mode.
That was dark.
There was no. That's how you man have to move, bro.
Otherwise, that period a bit over the top. Can't lie. When you start talking about what's his face.
Wenger.
We're not even gonna go there anyway. Wasn't
I know. I've apologized, but
you apologized to Arsene.
When I saw him, I didn't say nothing because it was an all thing. People were like, "Why didn't you say Wenger out, brother? This man was in my life more than my dad." Yeah. So man, don't tell me when I see this man now, I'm gonna be like, Wenger out. I'm gonna be like, can I get a picture?
Yeah, no, it's mad.
I went into fan mode, bro.
Yeah.
But I was right though in what I did. I went about it the wrong way, but I was right.
Yeah, fair play. But
I apologize.
Do you not think that there is ever a positive when you boycott games?
Yeah, because there is an effect. Like when we started boycotting Emirates, that's when they sacked Wenger. Because when they looked in the stands and saw that the rich section is empty now, that's where they make their money. Hospitality people have to revolt. If the normal fans like us in the North Bank, Clock End, West East Stand started cutting out, they don't really care. When they see the hospitality section now dropping, because them tickets are 5 bags a ticket, bro. You understand? People are putting out from their season ticket next year. That's like 50 racks for the ticket. That's when they start to think we're losing money. Okay, now we got to make a decision. Right, so you're more bougie fans. Because they don't care about you, man, with your green and yellow. They don't give a shit, bro. They're looking at your what's the Stretford end, and they're laughing. If the hospitality section sitting there, man, are there, prawn sandwich, all of that, wine, they don't care. Them man, they have to pull out, blood. Pause. And that's when things will happen. Because when we were doing it, they didn't care. They were laughing at man.
Yeah. So I've seen some talks about Sheikh Jassim potentially looking to buy Spurs. Now, if that happens, you see what Spurs are on right now. Spurs are becoming like, I think that even that draw that you lot had against them in the this season
felt like an indication.
Yeah, it felt like a loss. They've kind of been your sons.
Real talk.
They've kind of been your
Tottenham
sons.
at home is a loss.
Yeah. You know, they've kind of been your sons for the longest, and I feel like this season they've started off really, really well with Ange. Yeah. If they was to go and buy Tottenham, would you say that it's collapse right now?
Blood, the way you're talking, how they're gonna blow the bag.
Yeah.
They're gonna obviously go Tottenham and try and. It's kind of like when.
But the stadium's
when
really
Usmanov went to Everton and he was like, I want to take down Arsenal, but then he never had the right people with him.
Yeah.
He'll probably go there and be like, I'm gonna mash up Man United. I'm gonna show them what they're missing out on. I'm gonna elevate them to the United level. So it could be like Joe said, the stadium's there. It's in London. There's things that are there that are attractive.
Great training ground. Their training ground's fantastic.
Facility is crazy.
I've been there. I've done a shoot with Eric Dyer, and honestly, brother, even the youth
It's better than United's one, isn't it?
By far. By a mile.
United train in the park.
Yeah, see.
Hey, see the way I train Trey on YouTube. the man they ordering their product off eBay.
Yeah, no, do you know
On a low.
it's United, yeah. Even the hot chocolate's not right.
No.
Nah, it's not right. It's not right.
The man they put hot water. They don't put milk.
No, to be honest, check my story.
They put hot water.
Shout out to Luke. Shout out to my boy Luke. Yeah, I got battered prawns, glazed chicken wings.
I wouldn't even eat prawns there, you know.
Yeah, I had chips.
I wouldn't even risk it, dog.
I had the best meal I've ever had at United. But my point is, I feel like most clubs, Leicester's got a flipping golf. They've got a golf, what would you call it? I don't even know. They've got golf bed. At Leicester's ground, training ground and stuff. Yeah, bro. It's a mentality, bro. I think with United, we're just falling so short of everything on the pitch. The way we're dealing with businesses.
Academy.
Our academy. Like, bro, Man United's academy was the greatest academy in the world. Not in the world, actually. I won't say in the world.
Well, it was one of them, but it was up there.
But it was up there, top 5 in the world of football, because you had the likes of Beckham coming through, Scholes, class of '92. But you had so many great players. But now,
then, it is fair to say that it was one of the best in the world. Because if you're looking at those players that were produced, that era.
Yeah, but then you look at Xavi, Iniesta.
Yeah, okay.
That was a later generation.
Yeah, true. Okay, at that time, at that time, it was the best in the world. And then when you look at like the England teams, it was literally Arsenal and Man United,
and a sprinkle of Liverpool.
Yeah, sprinkle Liverpool.
Chelsea was on the bench.
Yeah, like
Leeds will get called up if man are sick.
Yeah, and they'll get called up for the you know, there was the B team.
Yeah, the Moldova
B team was full of like players that were great, like Alan Smith and
Nick Barmby.
Yeah, all of them man there. You get me?
Barmby got first team call ups, bro.
Yeah, 96 still.
He was.
Yeah, Euro.
And then man was
talking about Nicky Barmby. Sorry.
Yeah, Nick Barmby. Euro 96, he was kind of doing this thing.
No, I'm talking about Nicky Barmby. It wasn't Euro 96.
It wasn't.
We're talking about.
Blood, is Euro 96 he came true?
No.
He's Anderton era.
Yeah, Anderton. Anderton was Euro 96.
Nick Barmby
and 98 as well.
Nicky Barmby.
Yeah, but he just had longevity.
Yeah. When we didn't have no one on the left, he started earlier on. Are we talking about? You swear,
bro? He was early.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, sure.
I remember.
Swear down.
Yeah, I remember seeing him, bro. Big man thing. He's an OG in this thing. Yeah, he just had longevity. It's kind of, it's one of them man there.
Speaking of England, bro, because we're gonna move away from this Man United tour.
Why not? I'm enjoying this. Man.
Look at him. He's all excited and stuff.
Man.
I can't do this.
When I got the call, I said, "Bidea."
Yeah, but speaking of England, though, obviously they've qualified for Euro 2024. Incredible performance yesterday in the second half, and more importantly. Now, I had a conversation with Michael Owen. Shout out to the 5 channel. We've done an amazing Beyond the 90 with...
that was sick.
Thank you, man. With Michael Owen. If you haven't seen it, go watch it right now. And one of the questions, which we always ask ex-England players, was why it didn't work and so on and so forth. And he said something which I think was a massive statement, but even I did at the time felt like England was the better team in terms of player for player. Obviously, R9, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho are completely different players, but I'm talking about as a whole team.
The midfield and the defence.
Yeah, it was crazy, yeah. And he said,
obviously, the best centre back in the world, and the best left back.
Rio, Sol, John Terry,
Ashley Cole.
Like, I said this the other day, bro. I'm gonna say it now, and I say it again. I tweeted it. The disrespect on Gary Neville's name is a madness. I feel like because you know, like for example, Roy Keane and the man will joke about it and say, "Oh yeah, you was a."
No one wants to be a Gary Neville.
Yeah, no one wants to be a Gary Neville, bro. He for 12 or 15 years.
There was no one better.
There was no better, bro. Consistency. Won all the trophies. So yeah, just listen.
And he was a key part of every team.
If you check
it, he was
every week.
98, 2002, 2006, Man United, 1998. obviously 2008, that was towards the end of his career, and Wes Brown kind of became our right back, and along with John O'Shea. But still, he was an integral part of it, and I think you can see in the documentary, if you've watched the Beckham one, how important Gary Neville was to all the England teams and to also the Man United.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I hear you.
But I wouldn't put him as the greatest, right?
Kyle Walker is, in my opinion. Kyle Walker is.
I think we've seen the game change a bit more, so that's why Kyle Walker's a bit more dynamic.
They're different.
Yeah, he's got.
Whereas Ashley Cole is a left back that could play in now. Now.
He's the greatest left back I've seen.
But Ashley Cole was also, for me, he's the best that I've seen in that position.
100%.
So I don't think it's too far off saying Kyle Walker is. I know that's a different conversation.
No, Kyle Walker, I think like, for me, when he's done his career, we'll look at it. But it's just that this season, this trophy that we're, this competition, Euro 2024, England's got to win it. And this was going to be my question. With the starlet of talent we've got, and what Michael Owen said was he can feel the love in the squad in comparison to when it was them, man. It was segregation between the Arsenal team who sit over there, Chelsea team, Man United and Liverpool, whatever. What's the goal for this team right now? We've gone to a final. We messed it up in the final. Got to a quarter-final where we played really, really bad decisions from Gareth Southgate.
Got to a semi-final in 2018 as well.
2018 as well.
Nations League.
But I'll start with you, Joel, yeah? What do you think in terms of this team? Where it can go? And what is does Southgate lose his job if he doesn't win this trophy?
I think it's a tough one because he might and maybe should lose his job because I do feel like this is a golden generation. Yeah. It's a different golden generation. It's a different golden generation. Whereas in Gerrard, Lampard, Rio, Beckham, John Terry, all those guys, Wazza, it's a different one. I don't think they're as talented individually. I think they were more stacked individually. But I think as a team, I didn't.
Stacked is crazy. But
that's crazy. Okay, cool. Yeah. But I think you have to cross the line. You have to cross the line. You said, what's the goal? Bro, the goal is to win, bro. They could have won the World Cup. Just gone in Qatar. So I think the goal is to win. Real simple. If he doesn't win, I believe he could go or should go. Let me be more precise. He should go, but he should stay within the system and go upstairs. Because what Gareth Southgate has done better than any manager that I've seen, not only for England, but also one of the best in world football, is the togetherness and the environment that he's created. Yeah, you're talking about.
Do you think that's him or is it the players?
No, that's him. Don't get me wrong. A little bit of it is a mixture of the era. Yeah. Because, for example, we comment on each other's Instagram, and do you know what I mean? You can see it a little bit more. Whereas Fergie days, we've had videos where Patrice Evra sitting there saying, if when he was seen out with Tevez, my man got pulled into the office. He goes, go to each other's house, but if I ever see you in public, you're done, you're gone. That's what it was like back in the day. So I think when you mix that, the Instagram stuff, and also Gareth Southgate, the way he's brought the team together, bro, he doesn't play games. When Raheem Sterling had the issues with my man from Liverpool, Gomez, dealt with. Things dealt with. Really, he deals with things pretty swiftly. So I think
with the Ben White one,
Ben White, very underrated the way he manages situations. Even when you look at, I don't particularly like the fact that he picks Maguire. I don't, because I think playing for England back in the day when we used to watch it, it's kind of like you deserve the call up. You're excited for a player to get a call up because he's earned it and he's worked hard. Sometimes I think, don't really know what the whole Calvin Phillips and Maguire thing is about. But they work for England, and in his own way, he's managed it very, very well. So he should go, but upstairs, because you still want him in and around the environment.
And Troops, for you, obviously, you've seen, Harry Maguire starting in a team, Calvin Phillips as well. I think it kind of backs up Joel's point a little bit in terms of, regardless of how they're playing or not playing for their teams, when they play for England, they play way better than what we expect them to play. Do you think with his man management, and obviously with the talent that we've got, like Jude Bellingham's actually playing in the 10, and we're seeing him play for Real Madrid and breaking records that Ronaldo and them man have set, Do you think that he has the talent in the team, and do you think that he actually could do it? Because there's a lot of talk about how Southgate is as a manager, and he played Rashford, which we thought he wasn't going to do. Saka obviously wasn't playing. He's injured right now, isn't it? Yeah, so Saka wasn't playing as well, so... How do you see Southgate, and are you a fan? Do you see it being successful? Do you think, obviously, they dismantled the team which we lost to in the Euro final? How do you see it?
For me, he just plays us on the handbrake. I think we've got so much creativity and so much quality, and we don't really see it a lot. It's like yesterday, he played Bellingham in the 10, but I'm not sure if he'll do it again. He always chops and changes. He doesn't play the right midfield. I just feel like I don't feel confident with him. I don't like him, bro. I'll be real. Not as a not as a person, but as a manager. Because it's not good enough for me. You understand? Like, we should be the way we lost the France game. I still look back at that. I still look back at the Euro final.
Why are you looking at the France game? Because it wasn't a bad performance. Kane scores that penalty. Maybe we're saying something else. Nah, but it's bad performance.
For me, it was like when it went 1-1. We could have gone again, and he kind of kept us on the handbrake. He does that a lot. Maybe that's because he was a defender. He doesn't want to like release the chain. You understand? Like let the lead go, bro. Let them go. Do you understand? The squads he picks. He dropped Tomori, but you're starting Maguire. Are you serious now, bro? Tomori's doing his thing. He's been doing his thing. Playing week in, week out. Winning Serie A. Getting put in the Serie A team of the season. But you're telling me he don't get a shot? Yeah. Do you understand? It's things like that. Calvin Phillips still in the squad.
Henderson in Saudi. Semi-pro.
Yeah, me. You said that, if a man goes there, you can't think. But then Sterling's mashing up, man. But Sterling can't get it. That's what I'm saying.
Inconsistency.
Yeah, it's too inconsistent. It's too much favoritism. Yeah, and for me, he shouldn't even be in the job now, blood. You understand? I would have sacked him after Qatar. Swear to God, bro. Because for me, we should have won that World Cup. We had enough to win that World Cup.
Do you think we should be moving more as a nation, like Argentina and Brazil? Them man don't play.
They don't play, bro.
If when it comes to it, they'll sack a man.
You understand? Like Brazil managers have got to finals and got sacked, bro. You get me?
The expectation is high.
It's high. It's not just winning. It's how you win. It's like Madrid back in the day. You can win the Champions League, but if you don't win it in a extravagant way, they're pressing the button, blood. My man ain't even winning nothing, bro.
Yesterday, we only made 3 subs: Gahey, Henderson, Jack Grealish. We had Trent on the bench. James Maddison, who I think has had an incredible season.
That's another thing as well. The way he dealt with Maddison during that World Cup, bro. Yeah. It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. But you say that, but maybe what about for Sancho? Do you reckon he was right or wrong back then in hindsight?
I think Sancho
not pick him. I think at that time he should have picked him because he was balling out.
I think that's one situation.
And then I think that had a knock-on effect on his confidence because Sancho seems like a man that he needs the arm around him.
And even back then, Jude Bellingham as well. Some could argue that he should.
We were saying Bellingham and Rice, and you're playing fucking Phillips, bro.
Yeah. Like, in all fairness, in the Euros, Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice, they did play well. I don't think there was, but I think what you're saying, Troops, I agree.
Like when we got to that final, you're playing like. Even when we play, like, bro, we played Scotland with 2 DMs at home. One of the worst. Are you man taking the piss, bro? 0-0. Scotland, haggis. Allow it.
Yeah.
Allow it, bro.
So I think for me, I agree with both of what you guys are saying as well. I think with England, this is for me the best group of talent we've had since maybe 2006. We're looking at all the players that are playing. They're bossing they're big bosses in their team. Harry Kane, we already know. We ain't got to talk too much about him. Phil Foden, I think an exceptional talent. Jude. We already know what he's doing, and Rashford, I think obviously he hasn't had the best start to the season, but we know what he can do when he's alive and kicking. But what would your 11 be? Because we're talking about Saka. I think he's arguably the best right winger in the world right now, along with Mohamed Salah.
I'll put Salah.
I'll put Salah above one of them. I think Salah's been that guy.
Vinny as well.
Yeah, Vinny, but Vinny's on the.
Vinny's on the left though.
He's on the left. Yeah, so
he's better than Rodrigo.
In terms of that front four, if that front four, who do you pick? Because there's obviously Raheem Sterling for the left-hand side, but then there's Rashford. Then you've got Phil Foden who played there yesterday, but then you've got Saka, Jude Bellingham, Maddison, and then obviously Harry Kane. And I think the only striker that could potentially just be there would be Ollie Watkins right now because he's just bagging goals.
And Tony's not fit.
And Tony's not match fit. What would your front four be? Because for me, that's the most important part because that's where the goals are coming from.
Simple. I don't even think it's an argument. I think I would have, as much as I like Rashford, I think he's techie when he's on song. You could see it yesterday. But Raheem Sterling's never let us down for England. He gets picked without a doubt. He's got the experience. He's got the respect. He's got the clout. He's been there, done it, worn the T-shirt, you know. He gets picked. Saka, no doubt. You're looking at probably one of the best right forwards in the world at the moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He gets picked. Bellingham, 10. He's doing it the best in the world right now. And then, of course, you got my man, you know, the German himself, Harry Kane. Like, I don't even need to think about that for me.
What about you, Troops? You agree with Joel?
I swap. I want Foden in the team.
Ahead of Saka?
Nah, not ahead of Saka, but I want Foden in the team.
But where? I think that's the problem I have with Foden.
That's the thing though, because
he's such a good player in terms of
you could put him on the left, you can put him on the right.
But this is for England.
He prefers playing on the right.
This is for England, by the way, right? And you're not dropping.
But but you're going into a new era. So I do.
I need Bellingham as my 10.
No, I'm not moving Bellingham.
And then for me, it's going to do what Sterling. You got what for everything that he's done for England and how he's banging.
Blood, Sterling's a yardie, so you know my thing, innit?
Nah.
He's from Marvelly. We're from the same town. It's deeper than rap, blood. You understand? Yeah. But man, I know you're a dog. It's a new era, so I get that. You get me? Sterling is what, 31? So this possibly could be his last tournament. Now you know what? I'm gonna go with Sterling still. Yeah. Cause when I think of it, that last tournament, go out. Man. He's never put us wrong. For me, since 2018. Sterling's been our best player for England.
Yeah,
he's done more than Kane.
100%.
He stepped up more than Kane. In vital moments when we needed someone, it was Raheem.
28 years old.
He's 28.
28. Remember, he's been in this game for a year.
So he's like it's like the Nick Barmby situation when you was like, yo, are you sure? Like, it's the same with Raheem. I thought he was older than that, you know, dog.
For those getting at me, Joe's ball knowledge, bro. I wasn't watching football when you were in '96, so that one slipped through. I'm a flipping 98.
So why ain't he picking Sterling? I thought Sterling was older.
Yeah, so Nicky Barmby, just to confirm, he played from 95 to 2001.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
But I'm always right.
I thought he came into the team.
Nah, I remember. Nah, he had that bait hairstyle.
Yeah.
Like the fake Beckhams.
Yeah.
It was like but it was like the boots Beckham.
Then. Yeah. To come out of the team and come back in.
Yeah.
I rate that.
So, man.
But that's about England. So anyway, Premier League starts again. I hate international football with my heart.
Yeah.
All my heart. I think it just takes away from the intensity that the football season has for us. But you guys have got...
It's good to go into the break with a win, though.
Yeah, of course it is. We went in for just about got the win. I was in Qatar when that happened, and I was in the cab going to film one of the videos, and I saw that they had scored, and I was just like, this is it. We're getting relegated. This is relegation form. This is absolutely horrible. As I'm doing the challenge, someone comes up to me and goes, 1-1. Scott McTominay scored, and I was like, cool, we've got a draw, whatever. Then he scored again.
Kaboom.
Then I was like, I still wasn't happy because I was just like...
Papering over the cracks.
It's paving over the cracks, bro. And I feel like talent-wise, we have good players. We have players that, on their day, do really well. I look back to the Arsenal game that we lost 3-1, and I felt like we nullified the way you guys want to play. And I think, obviously, we scored first. Should have, that's where, like you said, you kick on. You've got Arsenal. You're trailing, Arsenal trailing against you. The second best team in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? One of the best teams in Europe. You've got them where you want them.
And 25 seconds later.
25 seconds, it's like we give up. And then, of course, okay, cool, it's 1-1. I'm happy with a draw. We leave there. Obviously, the Garnacho situation, regardless of if it was offside or onside or not.
It was onside.
It was onside. Well, I saw that. I went mad. I was with you. It was onside. If we get that decision, everything changes.
We watched that game together.
Is it? Oh, bro. The video, troops. You see the video that I had, it would have plastered across the nations. I was talking, bro, you know with me, I don't care where I am. I'm supporting. I don't give a fuck. I am supporting. I said, at the Emirates! Is man mad? Then I hear
everyone. Do you know what happened? It got to a point where every time Arsenal scored, they would turn back to look at Harry.
Yeah, I was the centre of attention.
I can't lie.
I was the centre of attention.
We looked back every time. We were looking at Harry.
I see Stephen Bartlett, me and him. He's like, yes, Harry, yes, we done it. Great job.
Honestly,
it
was star-studded.
It was Michael Ward's there. It was just
Alex
a great.
Scott, Jess Glynn, people from NBA, people
it was a mad thing. And by the way, I'll say one thing. Those little ultras, the little 20 ultras that you have, they're getting bigger and bigger every game. I'll be honest. The
man said 20 ultras.
There's 20 of them with Primark black t-shirts, and they're singing songs that they've been rehearsing the whole week, and they come and sing.
I say that though, they have been rehearsing the whole week.
They've been rehearsing, bro. They've been rehearsing.
There's songs now, I don't even know the songs.
Yeah, you don't know, bro.
What the fuck is it? Where's the old school songs, blood?
Yeah, you get me.
Where's we are the Arsenal boys. I don't even hear that no more, blood. Where is that, blood? Where is Over Landancy and Leicester? Where is it?
Yeah, it's not there no more, bro. They're
I'm hearing flipping Ale. Am I in fucking Spain or Emirates,
bro?
Big man thing.
I swear to you, I want to interview.
I think I've been flipping new caps at a time.
I'm gonna need a translator to interview one of them dogs. But anyway, my point was, that game for me was like an indication of this is the best. And this is what we need to play as. And I felt like we felt so short. We conceded, and then Declan Rice got the third. And I just said, that's my United season, innit? So the cracks I've been showing, I feel like international break usually helps. Rasmus Haaland has done well. Bruno Fernandes has done well. Rashford has done well. So I know it's not the players, so to speak, but whenever they come to play together,
so it's the manager.
Something's wrong. But you say that though. It's easy to say it's the manager. How long has it been the manager? I am honestly telling you now. Yes, the manager has got some blame, of course.
But how? Do you know what?
The manager.
How much longer can you keep blaming the Glazers?
Until they leave, bro. It's clear to see. Proof's in the pudding, bro. Like what Cams will say. Since Fergie, let's forget Fergie actually. 2005, I think we got bought off by the Glazers, yeah? In 2005. We won a Champions League. We won Premier Leagues. Fergie leaves. I think he realised, well, I don't know if I can do this anymore with this team. He leaves, and we've not competed since. There's not been one season where it's been neck and neck.
Yeah, even when you finished second, it wasn't like...
It was just we finished second.
An apology, by the way.
No, Jose, okay, you see when I'm in the moment, yeah, man loves the team more than anything, but in hindsight, I feel like I've now become a person where I see things in hindsight rather than...
I apologise to Arteta as well.
Yeah, bro, you got to, because at the end of the day, the job is very difficult.
That's his boy.
But now, my point is that I just feel like, with United, going into the Sheffield United game, it's a massive, massive game, again, that it doesn't need to be, but that's the issue that we have.
Relegation battle, 6-pointer.
That's a 6-pointer for us right now. And even if we was to win, we don't even touch the top 4.
Nah,
we're bouncing around in 6th place. So anyway,
where you man now? 10th.
It doesn't matter. Right now, it doesn't matter.
Where are they? 10th.
Let me check. Let me just check. Yeah, Premier League table.
Because I swear Chelsea's 11th and you're 10th.
Yeah, us two are going for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that game's gonna be crazy, actually. By the way. All right. So we are currently 10th.
Yeah. See.
10th. We've got a bad form in our last 5 games. We've won 2, lost 3. Not even one little draw there.
Oh my God.
And if we win our next game, what? We go... Yeah, forget it. Anyway, okay, cool.
They go like 9th or
No, we go 7th. We go 7th, provided all the other teams lose. But the big game... Provided. It's all provided. All right, so the game that everyone's going to be talking about, I'm going to be at that game with Culture Cams, is Chelsea against Arsenal. Now, obviously, with Chelsea, their form has improved over the last few games from their League Cup win against, was it Brighton?
Yeah,
I think against Brighton. They've won most of their games, and you guys are in a good vein of form as well, beating City, which was... Very good game for you guys. Very important. What's your thoughts in going into this game? Obviously, it's a derby. There's always that heightened expectation for Arsenal and Chelsea to have a good game. But how do you think the game's going to go?
Let me take this one, Joe.
All right, go on, Joe.
I think as much as there's an expectation for Arsenal to win, we've got a couple key injuries, which is a little bit of a problem for us. Saka being out, big injury.
Not a problem.
Well, you say not a problem. He gets us key goals in big games. Right?
We beat City without Saka.
Yeah, I know that. But at the same time...
It's at the Bridge this time, though.
We own the Bridge. When last time they beat us at the Bridge?
Mikel Arteta's got a great record against Chelsea. I think it's like...
He's won the last 3. The last 3 away games that you've had.
I think he's only lost 1.
He's only lost 2.
Is it 2? No, 1.
1 or 2.
1?
Right, we've beaten them in big games. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not worried about that as per se, but I just think Saka's such a... It don't matter, bro, whether you can beat him with or without. He's a big miss, bro, because that's one of the best in the world right now, bro. I don't care. And then obviously Trossard as well. You know, Trossard not being around. Listen, that guy, we were going to pay 100 mil for Mudryk. We paid, what was it, Troops? 21 mil?
24.
24 for...
I think it's at 28 in add-ons.
Bro.
Chump change.
There's no better number 1/number 2 or reverse it on that left-hand side than Martinelli and Trossard. Like, seriously. Like, they
in the league, I'd say,
in the league, none. So it's even the fact that the way he contributes when he comes off the bench or when he starts, it's the way Mikel Arteta's made that work. Superb. Do you know what I mean? And at the same time, I think the issue we have is I think he's going to pick Raya, but I would like to see Ramsdale.
I was going to say, you're not happy with Raya.
I would want to see Ramsdale.
You know, Raya's only got 1 less clean sheet than Sam Johnston, who's got 4. And Raya's played the least amount of games, and he has the second most amount of clean sheets in the league.
I'm not saying he's a bad keeper all of a sudden, but I'm saying sometimes as well you got to know when to play your players. If you've benched a guy that didn't deserve to get benched and he's got all this built up anger, all this built up, you know, he wants to prove himself. This is the game after that stuff that we were talking in the press conference saying, I want to switch goalkeepers sometimes after 60 minutes, but I don't know whether I want to do it or not. Whereas my man has made a couple mistakes, Raya, by the way. This is the
with
game.
His feet. Not with like his actual goalkeeping ability. Because for me, goalkeeping ability and kicking are 2 different things.
Fair enough, but it's all part of the game right now. As a player, you have to have both.
But then what did Pep say about?
That's why they've got Onana.
Yeah. But what did Pep say about Raya's kicking?
Yeah.
How it was very difficult to press him because he was so resistant. He'd wait till the last moment to voodoo him, whereas Ramsdale, it's been a bit.
That's true.
His kick, and Ramsdale's kick is, to be fair, is probably better than Raya, but Raya's got like
mistakes, is what I'm saying, right? It's also like a player thing. If I'm Ramsdale, bring me in, coach. He's going to give you the performance. I love
Rams as well. This ain't like a. I didn't want Ramsdale drop. I believe Raya's the better keeper.
He's going to give you.
What options?
He's going to give you. A performance. That's just me. That's what I'm saying anyway. I'm thinking if I was a player, that's how.
So what would your 11 be?
So I would have Ramsdale in goal. I go Zinchenko, Gabriel, and Saliba. The best partnership that you can find for Arsenal at the moment, and for most teams in the league.
You go Zinchenko with Reece James back?
Yeah, I would, because Reece James ain't going to be fully fit, and he's probably going to come off after a while because he's not going to play the whole game. You're gonna have Ben White. Right, I would have Ben White right back. I will play. We ain't got Partey either. That's a big.
I can't lie. When Partey returns,
ain't Partey back?
It's crazy.
I don't think so. We double check for me
because he was on the bench against City. He was with Ghana training. I don't think nothing happened.
If he's playing,
he was with the Arsenal physio went out there as well to keep an eye on him. So I think Partey is fine.
If Partey's fine,
no, he's back.
Because I'm hearing rumours. Fantastic. I've heard rumours that Arteta's going to play him right back. Don't quote me. Don't do the Harry Pinero thing and quote me. Yeah, but like I said, rumours. Yeah.
If he's playing,
I've heard that Partey's going right back.
He was out, but I hope you're right.
Yeah, he's back.
Nice back. Cool.
Partey there.
But how do you feel about Partey playing right back when you know his best position is?
I hate it.
It's shoehorning.
Yeah,
you're shoehorning him. Because you don't want to drop Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
Drop Kai Havertz. Play Partey, Rice, Odegaard. We're chilling.
That's the best midfield in the Premier League.
Say that again?
That's the best midfield in the Premier League right now. If you play Partey, Rice, and Odegaard, because there's no De Bruyne, there's no Rodri. That's the only compare. That's the only thing that can compete.
As in
that's why I said right now.
Good choice of words. Good choice of words.
You know what I'm saying? I want that goes viral, bro.
Yeah, I said
they're sitting there like we got him. Now you ain't got me, blood.
He was gonna clip you still.
Yeah. I was like, you ain't got me, blood.
But and then obviously up top.
Here's where, because you're a fan of Nketiah, correct?
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it there.
I think that's wild.
He's one of the brothers. There, he's a London youth, but
I think you play Martinelli. You have to play Gabriel Jesus on the right, and you play Nketiah up top. Simple. Because first of all, Gabriel, I heard him breathe. First of all, Jesus, he's gonna work hard. You know, he's gonna give you that fight anyway. That's what he's made of. You know what I mean? Like them boy there. So he has to play. Like as much as I like Reece Nelson, I don't think he gives more than.
Can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
Emil Smith-Rowe.
Baller. Do not ever.
No, bro, that's my guy.
Yeah, don't ever.
Yeah.
He's a yardie as well.
Definitely. I think you can say the N-word. But my point is, I think
he's like Trey, bro, on Carter.
Yeah, man, so you're a joker.
He is blood.
But anyway,
even Cole Palmer, he's from St. Kitts, yeah. He's one of we.
Yeah, but you could tell man. You know, like you see, black man, we have this little aura about us that we're a bit lazy with our the way you what are you talking about? Anyway, my point is, Emil Smith-Rowe, what a talent. Reece Nelson, these are young gunmen who, if you speak to any player that's played with them,
ballers,
youth system. I done an interview with Iwobi, and you was there as well. And the way he spoke about Reece Nelson, he said, bro, when they spoke about Reece, they're speaking about it crazy.
Reece was ahead of
Henry
and then injuries.
The Arsenal documentary, the Prime documentary. He said, that the two players that remind him of what Arsenal was Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe. What do you reckon the issue is with him, and how can he get into this team? Obviously, Arsenal playing really well right now, so it is a bit difficult, but he seems as if he's not even an option. He's just on the bench just in case someone gets injured.
You just got to fight.
What do you think, Troops, then, in your opinion?
He's just got to fight. Keep his head down, keep doing what he's doing in training. There's no reports coming out that he's a problem. There's no reports that he's coming in late. He's still doing what he's supposed to do. That's all he can really do at this point. You get me? He's just got to wait for an opportunity. When he gets the opportunity, he's got to take it. He didn't take it against Lons. I was very disappointed. I think he's got to bury that blood. I'm not going to lie. But I talked to Emil on a regular, and I said to him, yo, bro, keep your head up, keep grinding, keep doing your doing. He's like, love, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Good brother.
Yeah, good brother blood, like, you know what I mean? Very good brother blood. But, I feel sorry for him. You get me? But then there's no...
Arsenal's number 10.
You get me? But it's just where do you fit him in? Because obviously he should be playing instead of Havertz, but I think Havertz is playing in the wrong place. Now, my front three would be Havertz in the false 9, Jesus on the right, and Martinelli. Because if you play Havertz in the 9, he's a problem. That's where he actually works. He can't work in the midfield. In the midfield, he's just a passenger. He's just another person. He's just there.
He's not in my starting lineup though, so he's not a passenger.
No, but I'm saying with Arteta, when Arteta puts him in the midfield, he's a passenger. You get me? And it don't work there, blood. You understand? And we're carrying him. Whereas when he actually puts him in the false nine, he's a threat. He's bringing in the likes of Martinelli. He can hold up the ball. Nketiah can't hold up the ball. The ball bounces off him. He came on against England, against Australia, Kangaroo FC. Did nothing, blood. The man, they're bullying him, bro, bullying him. Havertz will actually go up there and hold the ball. Look what you see that Martinelli goal. If Nketiah is there, it don't happen, blood. Nketiah will try to do some stupid Booker T spin and try to turn bad man when he's not that guy, blood. Whereas Havertz knows his actual levels.
I love Eddie as well, man.
Yo, I'm the link, man.
What's your Booker T spin?
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When they gave him the 14, it rattled me.
Yeah.
It rattled me, and it will forever rattle me, blood. Forever.
No, when they gave Walcott it,
Walcott
even me, as a United fan, and the way I look at Thierry
I can't lie. I was Theo. So I was happy. Like I can't lie.
Theo made me realise anything can happen.
Scored over 100 goals for Arsenal.
Exactly.
In like 55 years.
Like Wally Walcott and all that, but like,
bro, that's like on average.
At the start, he was.
That's on average like what 10 goals a season.
I'm not arguing.
What?
I'm not arguing with you.
Your little you. He wasn't score more goals and his Arsenal team.
He wasn't at Arsenal for 10 years though.
Yeah.
How long was he there for?
9.
That's basically 10. If you think of all the injuries, that he had.
Now wait, let me see. Now wait,
Man came off. You know his best moment? Oh God, his best moment. I got 2 of them. What? Against Liverpool. No, against Liverpool.
The Champions League.
Incredible pace. And then when he got off injured.
Yeah, and he did that.
Nerd.
What, you don't remember the Chelsea goal? When they dropped, he jumped up and went through Ashley Paul's. He went through Ashley Cole. How's it an accident? He went through Cole and
do that again. He can never do that again.
Bro, did you see the goal against Newcastle when he done it again?
Bro, you're counting goals. You're counting goals.
You said he couldn't do it again.
Bro, he's a whack player. Let's just be honest, brother. I went to Southampton.
He'll get into your team now, though.
Grew hair.
He's better than Anthony.
Definitely get into.
He's better than Anthony.
100%. Yes.
Oh, I see crack.
The best for your Walcott is definitely getting in.
I smell fumes. I can smell fumes.
Do you know what?
Yo, I just came from Harlem.
Do you know?
I didn't bring that with me, blood.
It's probably in your
I didn't bring that with me, blood.
Do you know the best for your Walcott that will get into the United team without a doubt is before he signed a new contract?
Yeah.
What year was
2013.
That?
The Newcastle goal when he dropped and jumped up and
when you
lobbed it.
had the was it the
Santi Cazorla?
Yeah.
Oh, Santi. Okay. Was that Diaby era?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Diaby was early though.
Yeah.
It was injuries that.
Yeah, no,
he would have been. He would have been Vieira, bro. That was Vieira.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Chelsea because obviously Chelsea, we know how much money they've spent this season, and they've got a lot of young players as well. You know, they bought Caicedo, Enzo's there. I think Conor Gallagher's had a great season as well. Gusto, obviously, he's still got his ban. I don't know if he's back for now anyway. Cole Palmer's been signed. Mudryk got his goal. Do you think that with this Chelsea team now, obviously they've got 2 wins on the win on the spin, in the league. 4-1, very, very good win, convincing as well. Sterling was on mad fire. Do you think they're going to go into this game knowing that, okay, cool, this is our chance to really kick on with our season? Or is it a thing where Arsenal will probably be a better team than them? What do you think? Are you scared? Not scared, but like a bit wary about them?
I'm not scared, but it's Chelsea, so there's always a little wariness there. It's a big game. You know that they're going to want to... We haven't lost as well this season, blood. So we're going there with that. They've got that in as an inspiration. No one's beating these man this year. Pause. You lot have the chance to go out there and topple them. You understand? And that will elevate them into the top half of the table. But I just think that we've got more than enough to beat them, blood. Like Reece James is coming in. He's not going to be fully fit. Mudryk, he's going to crumble under the away end pressure of the Arsenal fans like Abba did last year. Shout out my brother every time, but you get me.
I watched him at Marseille, PSG at Marseille.
Cooking.
Oh, he is absolutely rubbed.
I think I'm... He's rubbed out. He's cooking, bro.
Cooking
what? You been watching? I've been watching.
Bro, I watched the game, PSG against Marseille. Donny came off it, and all I could see was...
Nah, allow it.
Done out.
Allow it.
You get me? You want to be doing gold Lambos and dressing like a Congolese, with all due respect. But it's like, brother. Bro, he's a great guy, lovely guy. I can imagine. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. You little fucker.
My best friend's Congolese, that's why.
But yeah, like, I feel like, go on. So I think with Chelsea,
there's no real threat.
Yeah.
I don't see a threat like flipping Jackson.
Nah, you can say that though. I think the biggest threat, I think they've got a couple Liverpool. You can't say that. You got.
Sterling's the only one.
And Cole Palmer.
I think he's one of the best.
I think Sterling
he scored against us in the
Cole Palmer
community.
Yeah, like those are for me. Those are the two. Then obviously, Enzo's been balling as well. I think people forget. I can't say the word balling.
Yeah, because they don't know where to play him. Like,
you know what I mean?
End product is
he's a 6, he's a 8, he's a 10, he's everything.
Their issue is obviously they got a few defenders that are injured, makeshift. Reece James coming back, so they're like, who are they going to play left back? Do you know what I mean? Like they're going to have to play Colwill, Silva at the back.
It's probably be cool.
You know what I mean? They're probably going to have to play Cucurella on the left again, even though he's been doing well as a right back. So it's all a bit here, there, and everywhere for them at the moment. But like you said, it's Chelsea. So I think we're going to beat them 2-1, right?
I don't think they'll score.
But that's what I was going to ask. What do you reckon the score was going to be? So 2-1, yeah?
2-1 for me.
Have you got potential goal scorers just so you can look like a hero?
I do actually think Nketiah gets on a score sheet. I think Nketiah, he scores against Chelsea.
How many goals he scored this year? I'm just asking.
In the league?
Yeah.
It's not a lot. It's not looking good. That's and that's the truth.
Yeah, number 14. Yeah.
But that's why I think this is the game that he has to do it. And he's a former Chelsea boy. I think those little inspirations.
So's Dex.
Yeah. So I see. I don't know.
Yeah, we got a mill from Chelsea.
You're joking.
Yeah.
For me, Nketiah, Martinelli, that's our goal scorers.
Martinelli always gets a goal against Chelsea. I think 1-0 set piece, just like last year, but Saliba this time.
I hope you're right.
Just to touch on the next big game, I think, which is going to be important, and I think everyone's going to have a lot of eyes on that, is Man City Brighton. Yeah, Man City, they don't really do these games where things where they lose 2 games on the trot, lost to Wolves and then lost to Arsenal. Yeah, do you think the lack of Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland not being in the form of his life at the moment right now, do you think this is the game that he comes back and shows what he's made of? Still the top goal scorer in the Premier League.
But I don't understand this whole he's not playing well. I just think he's got 8 appearances, 8 goals.
Yeah, but it's like 2 in.
Yeah, but if he don't score, what does he do?
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay, no, listen, I think that's his game in general. Yeah. I'm not expecting anything else. I just think that's just how it goes for him. I wouldn't be sitting there. He's the least of anyone's problems. I don't even think he's a Pep problem. It's just how it goes for him. And don't forget, City don't even really kick on to January anyway.
Yeah, of course.
So for me, they're just gonna coast and do what they do all the way to Christmas. And then when January hits, then you see Man City. So I don't care what he does.
Fair play. Well, that's it then.
Troops.
Well, Team Alvarez, blood.
Yeah, he's
bad
baller.
Team Alvarez, bro.
Baller.
Absolute baller. Absolute. He's the threat. You get me? But if Rodri's back, I think it's his last one. I'm not sure. Need to check. But if he's back, they win comfortably. If he's not back, then Brighton have a chance, blood.
And Kevin De Bruyne.
Because what's his name's balling out for Brighton? Billy Gilmore. He's doing really, really well.
Outrageous.
So,
what a baller.
Yeah. Shout out to Zerbi.
It's sick though. It's so funny.
I actually done an interview with him the other day. Actually,
yeah.
Zerbi. Incredible.
Is it?
He reminds me of Santi, Short, that little funny head shape with like the ting going up. He's got the little Santi swag. Like whenever I see him, I'm like, hey, Santi.
I was talking to him when I was like, there was a picture. How he ended it was the picture when he first signed, yeah. And as I done my outro, he's looked at the picture and he's gone. He loves his hair. That's his thing. He loves his hair. Elite guy. But anyway, guys, that has been an inside scoop. Of course, happy birthday to Cams. That's why he's not here today.
Happy birthday.
Shout out to Troops. First appearance on the channel. Of course, this won't be the last one.
Definitely.
And of course, Joe Bear. He's there all the time. So, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're notified when the inside scoop uploads. I've been HB at the source, and for all the Man United fans that was on my case, I'm sorry. Psych. Peace.